Interleukin-2 is a cytokine, and it's basically a growth factor for a lot of immune cells, mostly T lymphocytes, including the subsets of the T cell lymphocytes, CD4s and CD8, as well as natural killers. Those are the cells that most benefit from the interleukin-2, and they benefit in terms of proliferations, dividing and expanding, as well as activations. They become more of an active phenotypes when they receive the signaling through the interleukin-2. Another subsets of the T cells, especially in the CD4 subsets of the T cells, called T regulatory cells. Now, these are a T cell subset that they're specialized in regulating the immune system, but they also, just like other T cells, effector T cells benefit from interleukin-2. The T regulatory cells seems to benefit the most from the regular interleukin-2 cytokine, and they expand most when they see these cytokines and exposed to this type of cytokine. PD-L1 mechanism is a mechanism of immune protection or tissue protection from overactive immune system. And it is kind of a negative feedback when the tissue, infected tissue or cancer tissue, get exposed to the active immune cells. The active immune cells secrete another cytokine known as interferon gamma. And the exposed tissue to the interferon gamma over time start upregulating a molecule called PD-L1. And the goal of that PD-L1 molecule is to engage on a PD-1 molecule on the active T cell or on the activated T cells, the same cells that secrete interferon gamma, and the engagement of PD-1 with PD-L1 lead to exhaustion of the T cells. And then the T cell loses its ability to proliferate, to secrete cytokines, and eventually to kill its target. So it's an adaptive immune protection that normal tissue has it, but it's a mechanism that hijacked by the cancer cells, and now the cancer cells become resistant to the immune system. So when the activated T cells invade the tumor microenvironment and start secreting interferon gamma, they turn that mechanism on, and eventually tissues that, or tumor tissues that do not express PD-L1, now after they're exposed to the interferon gamma from the attacking T cells, they become PD-L1 positive in order to protect themselves from the attacking immune cells. But then comes the role of anti-PD-1 or anti-PD-L1 antibody blocking agents to overcome that and keep the immune system activated.